Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Today is another Freshie video. Slightly different once again, but that's okay. That's what I do. I have everything out I'm going to be using. Today I'm doing two different scents. One is candy corn, one is night air. They're both fall-ish. They're both already been colored. I have one that I already did a little bit ago that I was just playing around with, but I like it. So I'm going to do two more on camera, or at least one. Yeah, I'll do them all on camera. So I'm going to do this one. I have my beads and everything already figured out for my beaded lanyards. So I'm doing the I love you hand and a bat. The bat is going to be night air. The I love you hand is going to be candy corn, and this is candy corn in here as well. I have my beads here for this one. I have my string. I'm doing orange string for the candy corn and black for the night air. So as this one is completely cooled, so after I get this the Freshie beads put into here and get this in the oven, I will take and unmold this with you, string up the beads, and put them on camera with you. These are technically keychain molds, but they're working for me. So they have the keychain hole right here that I will put the string through, unless I decide to add something else to it. But yeah, so let's get to doing this. So I'm going to set this aside, put the beads I'm going to be stringing onto the string, onto this Freshie over here. I will explain the beads when I get to that. I make weird noises when I work. Okay, I'm going to set night air and the bat's beads aside for the moment. And I'm going to show you this one. I'm going to take the beads out. And I'm going to put them in a baggie so I do not lose any of them. They're just going to go into a little baggie here. Like that. Set them aside. Take the string and the stuff over here. Okay, now all that's left is literally the mold I'm going to be using. It is clean. It just has little specks of glitter and stuff in it, but that's okay. So this is the candy corn scent I'm going to be using. It will not take all of this to do this, so I'll still have plenty of this left over for another one or a different one. I will also be using a spoon to spoon them into the mold, and these little tweezers to pick up and put in to the mold. So I'm going to do this on camera with you. Ugh. Trying to not get too close to the camera with everything. So basically you can see it all. There we go. So I literally just spoon a little bit of it in. And then I'm going to take this and just kind of spread them out. I will show you an overview, the top view of it in just a minute, so you can see what it looks like. But yeah, so this is how I do these ones at least. I have a bunch more molds, and I'm going to try new molds at least once a week, and every time I do that, I will take you along with me for the adventure. That sound like a good plan? You guys want to see that kind of thing every time I try out a new mold? Take you with me so you can see it, see how it works. Other than the one I've already done, obviously. Which I can do that one on camera too, so you guys can see how I put the beads in there. So this particular mold here does not have the keychain hole, so I will have to hang it differently. But that's okay. That's why I have the string and stuff for and my little the stuff I have to do that you've seen in my previous videos. So I'm going to show you an overview of this hand really quick so you can see what it looks like. And that's how it looks so far. I'm going to add at least one more layer of the beads to it. And I'll just do it all here on camera really quick with you. And I am sorry, I do not know how to speed these up yet. I'm still working on learning the editing process. I only do what I know at the current moment. So you're just going to have to sit there and, or that's just, you don't have to, I guess you can speed it up yourself if you want. But this is, since I don't know how to do it, this is basically how long this takes in real time. I mean, it doesn't seem like it takes that long, but it does and it doesn't. It can take as long as you want it to take. If you wanted to do like a spotted hand, it would take longer because you'd have to place each individual, you'd have to do multiple colors and then you'd have to figure out how you wanted it done. But for today, it's as simple as this. I'm using one color, one scent. I do not mix my scents. If I'm doing like this little hand right here, I would not put two scents in it. I would use one scent like I am doing. But if I wanted two different colors, I would just do a split and do one color and the next color, but it all be the same scent. Like I said. So this is candy corn and it's colored a variation of orange, and it has glitter in with it, so it gives it a little bit of a sparkle. Not much, just a slight little hint of sparkle. So I had an idea for a video that I don't know if you guys would like to see, but I'm going to ask. Would you guys like to watch me do a video where I take and label or organize all of my molds that I have and label them so that I can put them away a little bit easier? So basically kind of like an organize my craft room with me, or my office with me. It's craft room, office, it's where I work, do all of my crafts and everything. So if you guys want to see and organize my molds with me, organize and label my molds with me video, let me know and I will do that. I'm thinking of doing it anyways, but I just want to know. So if you guys don't want to see it, then maybe I won't do it. But if you guys do want to see it, then I will definitely do it. But you let me know what you think of that idea. And it doesn't just have to be my molds, it can be organize my beads with me, label my organization boxes with me, which I will show you some of my stuff like that in this video in just a minute, so you can see how I have my beads that I use for my beaded lanyards slightly organized. You'll get a better vision of that whenever I do my office tour, which will be coming within the next week. So probably maybe Wednesday next week. No, not Wednesday. Either Tuesday or Thursday next week is when I'll do that. So I'll take this weekend to clean my office up and get it as organized as I can. And then I will do a office tour slash slight organization with Organize With Me tour type thing of my office. So that's all the beads I can fit in there. I mean, I might be able to fit a few more just to kind of fill up those gaps, but let me just take a small little peek here. Hold on. Yeah, I can fit in a couple more, and here's how I do that. Instead of using this spoon to do it, I'll leave the beads in the bag like so. I'll set the bag just where I can get into it, and I'll take my tweezers and I will just pick up a couple of beads and then just place them in where I see that they need to be placed. Since I don't need many beads, or I'll drop them on my tray, that works too. Since I don't need very many beads, I don't need to do this for very long. Again, I am sorry that I do not know how to speed these up. So if you want to speed through this process, me doing this, go ahead and do it. I don't mind. I'm still learning, and once I learn how to do everything, then maybe my videos will be better. So that's as good as I can. Hold on. I take it back. That is not as good as I can get it. I have room that I can do right here. There we go. That's better. So now that's how many beads I have left. Enough that I could probably do 2 more if I wanted to. Freshies. Like this kind of mold. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go put this in the oven, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm preheating my oven because I decided to turn it off. So this is how I'm going to show you how I organize my beads that I use to do my beaded lanyards. These are my little bitty small beads that I use, the little pearl beads I use. I just have them in little bags like this, and I just have them in one of these school box containers that kids use for their pencils and stuff. And that way, when it's time, I can just come over here, get into it, and say, okay, I want pink and purple, and take them out, and then put them back in. They're not organized in any way, they're just kind of thrown in there. But that's how I organize my beads. And that's the same with these pearl beads. Of my big ones, these two, I have all of those in there. And then I have all of these ones, this style here. So I have pink and I have purple, and I have all of these different ones as well. So all of my specialty beads like that are here. I do have other beads, I just haven't gotten to them to organize them out yet, but I just use these little school boxes I got from Walmart, literally for like 97 cents each. So yeah, I just wanted to show that off to you really quick. And that is that little organization little thing that I found that works great for me. Might not work for other people, but it definitely works for me. Okay, now I'm going to show you this process while my oven is preheating back up to its thing, and then I will go put that freshie in the oven to bake. But while it's preheating, I'm going to show you this. So I have the freshie done. I'm going to go ahead and get this part done. Since it does have, I'm going to go ahead and hang it from here on here. So take the beads off, and I will explain the beads as I go as well whenever I put them on. I've tried to pick colors that would look good with the color that I chose to do the freshie in. I'm hoping these 2 beads work for me because I haven't tried those ones out yet. So let's go ahead and unmold or demold this freshie. So I'm just making sure that it comes away from the sides like so. And then I'm just going to kind of pop one side out, flip it over, and then just, there we go. And that is how this side looks. They are a little flimsy because of how thin these are, because it's not very thick, but they still work. I mean, so basically it'll hang like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to figure out a way to get, you know what, I know how to do this. So I'm going to thread, so that's the freshie. I'm going to put it over here on the mold. And watch as my beads try to disappear. Actually, I'm going to put my beads in the mold. There we go. That way they won't run away from me. Okay. So, put my beading thread or sewing thread on the string I'm going to use for my beaded lanyard, like so. And then I'm going to take these small little beads here that I have, and I mean they are tiny, and I'm going to just do like I do the other ones. I'm going to do this one up close because I have to see here. Get it in the hole and just basically string it on. I got one end in. The end does not want to go in for some reason. There we go. And just push it up through. Now, here's the test. We'll come onto there. That, it worked. Yay! And then I'm going to use this bead. And then, sorry, I got out of frame. This bead. Maybe, if it'll go on there. And then this bead. And then this big pearl bead. And then, so, that's how that looks. And I'll do the same thing up this way. It'll be this bead, this bead, this bead, and then this bead. So I'll go ahead and just do that with you. Just show you this entire freshie of how I do it. So I just gotta make sure I'm doing the right beads in the right order. So okay. And then this bead goes here, and then this bead will go on top of that one. So I'm gonna find the hole there, there it is, and then the last little bead right here, tiny little bead, it will go right there, like so. Just like that. And then I'm going to take the freshie here, and I'm just going to put it on there like so. Just like that. And I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I had to go put the freshie in the oven. It is now on. It's now in the oven for 10 minutes at 300 degrees. So now I just put that freshie on, pull up a loop, and I'm bringing that all through. And then basically put this around like that. on the Freshie, and then bring the beads down like that. I'm going to put you up just a little bit so you can see better. So like that. And then tie a knot in the string without getting the beads in the way. Make sure to get the knot as close to the beads as possible, because it does help. So basically, just hold the beads down, hold the knot there, push and pull until you get to the spot where you want the knot to be, and there you go. And then you just pull tight on the thread and it makes the knot. And then you can do the same thing up here for a knot, or you can leave it undone until you're ready to put it around. That way you know how much where you want the knot to be. And there you go. That is that one completely done. But they are very flimsy. This one is kind of flimsy, so I might try and figure out a way to do a double if I can, and then I would just kind of figure out a way to do it. So, but yeah, but there's that. So I'm going to set this over here out of the way, and I will be back when it is time to do the other Freshie. See you soon. Okay, I am back and ready to put the beads into this bat mold. So I'm going to show you the process, and then I will put them in the oven while on camera, and then I will show you the other Freshie that I did. It is out cooling, so again, I will not use all these beads for this mold just because it's, you know, not that big. So, but let's go ahead and put these beads in here. And again, like I said, if you want to fast forward through this part, go ahead. I know it looks tedious and everything. You probably don't want to just sit there watching it thinking, ugh, good lord, why can't she just speed it up or whatever. But if you like watching this kind of thing, let me know. And everything. I mean, whenever I watch videos like this, I personally like watching them pour them into the molds and everything, and showing me their process, and gives me ideas and stuff. So yeah, whenever I watch videos like this on YouTube, which I do and often, it helps me come up with ideas of stuff I want to do, or new stuff I want to try to make for my own business or for my own personal use. You know, that kind of thing. So, what kind of videos do you guys like to watch? Just in general. It doesn't have to be crafty videos or anything like that. I am willing to do any kind of video that I can for you guys to watch. And if there's anything you'd like to see made, let me know. Okay, I'm going to try and get beads up around these eyes really quick. This is going to be the hardest part of this mold. Is putting the beads up around the eyes. I mean, not hard, just the most intricate part of it is the eyes. And since these beads melt, it'll still look good. And if it doesn't, then we know not to use this mold again. Right? Right. Anywho, like I said, I'm just gonna put the aroma beads in this mold. And again, this is Night Air, and I colored it in I honestly can't remember the color I put in it, but it looks like it's black, but it's not. It's kind of like a grayish in a way. I guess it's, I mean, I might have used, yeah, I guess I did use my black. It just, I didn't use much of it, so it's kind of like a starry night kind of sky. You know, Halloween, fall, it's in the air, and I'm loving it. I just wish it was a tad bit cooler where I'm at. Just a little, you know, just go down temperature maybe 20 degrees. Maybe, I mean, even 10. I mean, it is 88 degrees where I'm at right now. And it's hot. I mean, go down 10 degrees to 78 degrees outside and I'd be happy. That would be my fall air, my fall weather for the day. I mean, I know it's still technically summer, but fall is just around the corner and I'm loving that fact because fall is my favorite season. I love fall. I'm a big Halloween girl. I love Halloween. I don't know why. I don't dress up very, fun or anything. I leave that to my kids, and trust me, my 8-year-old loves to be able to dress up. My youngest is only going to be 1, so he hasn't quite gotten to it yet. But once he figures it out, he might be all over it. And then my son, who is 12, he likes to dress up too, but he's, typical preteen, almost teenage boy. He likes Halloween, but, boys will be boys, right? But yeah, I've always loved fall. My birthday falls in fall. Halloween falls in fall, and then yeah, so my birthday is the same month as Halloween, so that helps too. Fun little fact for you guys here, just while I'm trying to fill in some of these spaces. I was supposed to be born on Halloween, but I decided to come early. I came October 12th. That's my birthday. I was supposed to be born on Halloween. I was supposed to be a Halloween baby. But I decided to say, nope, coming early. Ready or not. Happy Halloween. So I was born just a couple of weeks early, but that's fine. So I'm going to put these in the oven. So just give me a second and I will show you that. Okay, that's my oven. Sorry, I am doing this literally one-handedly because I didn't want to have to take my tripod or my phone stand with me to do this. So, the mold is now in the oven. It is 300 degrees. It is still at that temperature. I'm going to put the timer to 10 minutes and then we'll see how it turns out. But here is the I Love You hand when I did. It is not quite cool down. I mean, I can touch it with my hand and not burn myself or anything. So that's how that turned out. I already pushed down the sides and everything a little bit. So we're going to take it over to the desk and I'm going to work on getting the beaded lanyards for this and the bat. No, the bat has its own little thing. So at least get the beaded lanyard for this done and put on so you can see how that goes. So here we go. I'll be back in just a second. Okay, we're back over at my desk now, and I brought the hand with me. You can see better. See better over here. My lighting is better. So that's what it looks like. That's the back of it. And then I'm going to take and do the beaded lanyard for it. So I'm going to show you the beads. Oh, I'm gonna at least take them out of the bag. So basically, it's the same as this one that I did. It's almost the same, just slightly different colored beads. So instead of the light yellow and orange, I'm using a darker orange and a darker yellow for these. So still the same on this part. These are all the same beads that I use on the other one. The only difference is these two beads right here. And the fact that I will be putting a lobster claw clasp on, which I do not have out at the moment, so I will have to go and find one in just a minute. So let me do that and I will be right back. I found my lobster claw clasps. Yay! So I'm going to take one out. Not that. I don't need that. Oh yes. I don't think I will. So lobster claw clasp. And then one of these. I might use a smaller one. I don't know. I do have my smaller ones over there, so let's start doing this while my freshie is baking and that one's cooling off. I mean, if you guys don't want to see this kind of stuff, like I said, you can fast forward through it. I do not know how long it will take me to do this, so just speed it up a little bit. So here we go. But like I was saying, I was supposed to be a Halloween baby, and I came early. So fun fact about me there. Let's see, what else can I talk about? Let's see here. My favorite colors are purple and black. I know that's weird, but that's my favorite colors. Those also used to be the colors of my business, but I decided to change that up a little bit. And now I have a whole different theme for my business colors and everything. So, yeah. But, oh, here's some more facts. I mean, some of them aren't fun facts, they're just kind of, oh, that's cool, that's good to know, or something, whatever. I have been married to my husband for 10 years, and he's still my best friend. Love him even more each day. Going strong. We have 2 kids together, my 8-year-old and my almost 1-year-old. I do have a baby with another guy, but she will be 11 next month, but the other guy is no longer in my life or in her life, so that's perfectly fine. Doesn't need to be in our lives. He is not worth any of it. I mean, I'm not technically bashing him, because in a way he is a good guy, in a way he's not. I mean, I personally don't like him, but that don't mean that other people don't. But, yeah, I have 2 stepsons. And I also, or you could call them my bonus sons. I do call them my bonus sons every now and then. So I'll either call them my bonus sons or my stepsons. Either way is still accurate. Little sad tidbit about me is in 2020 I suffered a great loss. I suffered 2 actually back to back. Valentine's Day 2020 was one of the worst days of my life. I had my first miscarriage. And then 2 weeks before Mother's Day, same year, I suffered another miscarriage. So 2020 was one of the worst years of my life. And then 2021, lo and behold, I got pregnant again. I found out I was pregnant again, and I had my beautiful rainbow baby boy. And I am officially done having kids. I'm not having any more. The 3 living biological kids I have and my 2 bonus sons I have, plenty enough for me. My 2 angel babies, I miss them like crazy, but I will meet them one day. We also have a fur baby, and that was my freshie in the oven, so I will take you over there and show you that. Just a second. Okay, here we go. I'm at the oven. Since I am done with it for the moment, I'm going to go ahead and turn off the temperature. And here we go. Hopefully that turns out okay. We're just going to sit it over here to the side. I'm going to take off my little oven mitt here so I can do this. I'm going to take my silicone spatula brush thing, majigger here, and just kind of push down. First, I'm going to do my little test here. Take my finger. If nothing comes up, then it's fine. Nothing came up or anything, so I'm just going to kind of mushy this a little bit just to try and see. So, just kind of, I'm mostly worried about the eyes around here, so. But, yeah, so that will, all that puffiness will go down as it cools off. So we're going to leave it over here to cool off for a few minutes while I finish the other one up over there. See you in just, well, here we go. Okay, so back over at my desk now. Going to work on this freshie. I got the lanyard beaded while doing my little chit chat. Which is basically what this video is kind of like a work with me and chit chat along with me. I know you guys can't actually talk in real time with me, but you can, and you can put stuff in the comment section. Remember, it's all done and said and done. Done and said and done. But either way, it works both ways. Said and done, done and said. Anyhow, I'm just going to now unmold this one. It is ready to be unmolded. It is okay. The unmold is cool enough. So here we go, on camera with you. Like I said, they are kind of thin, so they're not like the best, but they still work. And there you go. And you can see the glitter on this one a little bit. The shininess of it. So, yeah. We are going to take and hang it from I'm going to find a good spot, and I'm going to put this, probably just do it right here. Yeah, that'll work. So I'm going to set that down like that. I'm going to get the freshie moved out of the way completely. I'm going to get all of the stuff I need in order to finish this, which is my lighter, my pliers, needle nose pliers. Are also wire cutters, but I don't need it for that. So, first things first, I'm going to mark the spot where I'm going to put it. I'm going to do it right here. Basically, in between where the knuckles here would be on your actual hand is where I'm going to do it. So, like right here. Right here. And get in frame. Right there. See if that'll work. I'm going to do this off camera just because I'm going to have to get a smaller one of those because that's too big for it. That's okay. I have my smaller ones here. All I have to do is open it up by twisting it and just take out my smaller one. And then just set this back over here out of the way. So here's the differences on my little eye screws. So you can see. This one's, I don't know what sizes these are because I threw away the packaging, but I got these both off of Amazon, so it's, so you can tell the difference there. So this is the one I'm going to be using for this freshie. So I'm just going to stick it on my nose pliers, put it, find that spot I'm going to use again, right there. If you can see that, the camera doesn't want to focus. Oh well, I'll show you anyways. And then just apply some pressure, push it in, give it a little, well, apply pressure, gentle as I can so I don't ruin the freshie. Well, that's not going to work. So, well, I can see where I did it, so it's okay. So we're going to get the freshie back in. We're going to take and just heat it up. Just enough to push it into the freshie. So it doesn't need much, just a little bit. Pick the spot and then just gently as possible, but with pressure, try and push it in like so. I know you guys can't really see that great, so I will show you when I have it in there. So see, it's in there. It's just barely in there. So now I'm going to take it and turn it with my fingers as gently as I possibly can. Just turning it in. I'll do it from this side so you can see better. Actually, I don't think you can see better that way either. Here, do it like this. I'm holding the freshie where it's at, in between my finger and thumb. And then I'm just basically using my thumbnail and my finger to turn the screw. See? Like that. And then as it gets in there, I had to pick the place that was most difficult to get to, didn't I? I just had to. I don't know why I did. I just had to. Anywho, so that's that. So, what else was I talking about? Oh yeah, just to chat with me. So anything you guys want to chat about, or if you want to talk about anything like I've talked about or anything, just, you know, kind of like a get to know each other kind of thing. That's fine. If there's anything else you'd like me to talk about in these, or if you like these chat with me while I work videos like this, let me know. I'll do some more. Why not? Beats talking to myself without the camera on, at least. So there's that. I'm going to take my pliers now, and I'm going to just, well, see, that would have been easier at the beginning. Give it a couple of turns, like so. Do one more turn. There we go. And then make sure it's facing the right way. Off camera, I'm going to take my lighter and I'm just going to kind of heat up a little bit so it kind of melts to it, just a smidgen. So, just kind of like that. I barely did anything. And there you go. So, it's in there and hopefully it will stay. I mean, you can see it on the back, but not that well. I mean, you have to be looking. But can't see it in the front at all. So now, let's put the lanyard on it, if I can get in the frame, and here you go. Now I'm going to tilt this phone up just a little bit to give you a better view of how it's going to work. Sorry about the background. You can see a little bit of my cluttered up desk, which will be clean soon-ish. But there you go. That's more or less how it would hang from your rear mirror. And it's interchangeable because I did put the lobster claw clasp on there. So this can be used for other freshies as well. So there you go. That's that one. And I'm going to do the bat one as soon as I can. See you soon. Okay, I am now back with you, and this is the bat. And it is completely cooled, well, almost completely cooled anyways. So we are going to see if it's ready to be unmolded, or demolded. Basically, so we're going to see if it's ready to be taken out of the mold. Just yet, it might not be, I don't know. It looks okay so far. Sorry, I had a stray hair on my arm and it was tickling me. Okay. And we're going to see if this will pop out. There we go. It did it. And it looks okay. I mean, it's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. I mean, for what it is, for the first time, looks good to me. And now that I get a good look at it, I think I used a copper and a mixture of copper and onyx for the colorant with a smidgen of gunmetal glitter just to give it that look. So you can see. So there's that. I'm put the mold to the side because I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and stick this on the mold. So over here. Now I'm going to show you the beads I'm going to be using. So same pearl bead, the same small little beads here, and the same beads here. Only I'm using black and gray. So it'll go like this. On my black string for this mold. Or for this freshie. Not this mold, this freshie. So we're going to go ahead and do this. I mean, well, yeah, it should be okay. Sorry if I keep knocking the camera. While this is still cooling down a bit, I'm going to go ahead and get the beads on like I did the hand heart one. So same thing. I mean, so I'm trying to think of any more fun facts about me or anything like that. Let's see. What would you guys like to know? I mean, I know you, like I said, I know you can't answer me in real time, but put anything in the comments. I will totally do a Q&A video if people would like that. Like, you put questions in the comments and everything, and then I will go through them and I'll pick out like a certain number of questions and just answer them on a video. If that's what you, if you would like that. I am sorry, my brain and my mouth are working at total different speeds, and I'll be saying a sentence in my brain and my mouth just will not catch up, and I will sound like a spluttering idiot. I mean, it happens all the time to me. It's just, sometimes my brain will think of the words faster than my mouth, or my mouth will think of the words faster than my brain, and it'd be like, blah, 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 blah. Big blubbering mess. Am I the only one that happens to? I mean, I can't be. There has to be other people out there it happens to. So, yeah, but I was saying that we also have a fur baby, a dog. She is a 3 or 4-year-old full-grown dog. I do not know her breed. She was given to us by a friend for free, and technically she is my daughter's dog, but we all claim her and take care of her. Her name is Barbie, because when we got her, my daughter was still a toddler. Well, you know, still learning how to talk and stuff, so we let my daughter, her name is Emily, by the way, pick out the name for the dog, and she chose Barbie. Barbie did have a brother. He ended up hurting himself to the point that he is no longer with us. He did sadly pass away, but his name was Batman. He was a pretty cool dog. He was my son's dog and everything, but like I said, same thing with him. With what we did with Barbie, we all claim him, we all love him, we all take care of him, so yeah. I'm going to move this tray out of the way now. So we used to have those two dogs, then Batman injured himself. Basically, he broke his neck to the point that he couldn't move. He just basically, we also could not move him. So sadly, he did kind of suffer. It was not what we wanted, but we just could not move him because we did not know how to do it. The safe, humane way to get him the help he needed. And by the time that we had found out that everything was done, he was basically already gone. We did bury him, so he did have a funeral. The kids did help. But so here's the bat with its beaded lanyard. I will show all of them together now, as soon as I can get them all over here. So we got the bat, the I love you hand that's interchangeable, and the I love you heart hands. So there you go. There's the craft and chat with me video, or craft that I did. If there's anything else you'd like to see me do a craft and chat with me on, just let me know. It has to be something kind of easy-ish like this, or maybe working on a design on Cricut or whatever or something, but it needs to be something that's fairly easy that I can do without having to worry about messing it up. But these are done. All I have to do now is put them in the bags and they are ready to be sold. So, yeah. If you have any questions or anything, or any ideas for a video, or just questions for me or anything like that, please post them in the comments and I will maybe possibly do a Q&A video in the nearish future, maybe say a couple of weeks. If you guys would like me to do a video, an introductory video of me and my stuff without, doing a craft with me style video, like tell you who I am, what I do, show off some of the stuff I do without actually showing the crafting part of it, the actual making it part, let me know. I would be glad to do a introduction video. So I want to do one anyways, but I want to know if that's something you guys would like. Some of the videos that I have in my mind, I might just do anyways, just to get it out there, because I know there's people out there who probably like them. I don't know if you guys will, but if that's what you would like to see, let me know. Again, I will do an office tour video within the next week, and yeah. maybe an organize with me video as well. So just let me know what you guys think of all that, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.